Hello everybody and welcome to Hawkeye FX with your host Marcus Toombs. Today's question is, where has the volume gone in the Forex markets? Look at this question. I just want to look at the four major currencies, the euro, the pound, the yen and the US dollar against each other, and these are displayed on the charts in front of you. Now, the euro pound, let's look at this chart here. We can see on Monday, the 1st of May, it was a bank holiday through most of Europe, so the volume was very low, and you can see there almost non-existent. Yesterday's volume on Tuesday was half of the average, as you can look back across there, and today we've barely had any volume registered at all. And this is repeated through all of these six currencies. So on the euro, US dollar, very similar pattern there. On the US yen, very similar pattern there. Again on the pound US dollar and the pound yen, and finally the euro yen, as we see there. So what's causing this? And the answer is simply that there are some major risk events ahead. The market is waiting for these to happen. And what are they? It's the FOMC statement and interest rate decision today, 2 p.m. Eastern. We then have Japanese holidays, and that's from today through to Friday, where a large part of the market won't be actively trading. We also have the non-farm payroll on Friday, and then the big one is the French elections, the second round on Sunday, the 7th of May. So running up to these major events is very tricky to trade. What I'd just like to show you is the 5-minute charts for each of our pairs today, and just to illustrate the point. And here, if we look at the US dollar charts, you can see the price is pretty much flat across the board, and you can see the dots here. The Hawkeye trend is going through the middle of the bars, and you get a lot of pivots, high and low. These are the trading conditions you want to avoid trading in. It's very choppy and we will get chopped out. You can see here in the last 6 hours between 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock British summer time, the price has not moved much more than 10 pips in total. This is a very similar story with the pound US through there, just about 20 pips. The US Japan, 20 pips, and so forth. If we look at the other charts, the pound, you can see it's a very similar story. Very little pip movement, very choppy, very difficult to trade. The yen, these are the yen pairs again, very, very similar story. And finally the European pairs, again, very, very similar story, very choppy, dots going through the middle of the bars. So the recommendation is not to trade until after these major events have happened. Take some time out and relax.